morning, everybody. It is Kat here for Lifted Up Today, and I just wanted to share a couple words with you today. It's just a normal day. It's a Tuesday, and I put a couple of scriptures on my refrigerator every week because at the beginning of the year I said, you know what, I want to memorize 100 new scriptures. I want to commit them to memory by the end of the year. And so I put 2 up on the fridge every week. And so I just kind of like read them and pray about them and ask God to speak to me through them and teach me what He wants to out of them. And then they go over and over in my head throughout the week. And I just kind of like learn from them. So let me show you what I got on there this week. It's kind of dark in here, but here are the scriptures. The first one is John 14:6. Jesus saith unto him, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. And the second one is a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And that's Proverbs 15:1. And that was the thing that I wanted to kind of share with you today. So anyway, Proverbs 15:1, that I've always loved that verse. I remember it from when I was very young, and I read it. I was probably about 8 years old, and I read it in my dad's Bible, I think it was, on the way home from church. And I saw that, and really it always resonated with me. It doesn't mean that I've ever even mastered it. I don't think that we ever really do. It's just something that that we deal with every day. It's something else to just bring to the Lord and say, Lord, you need to help me with this. You need to help me do this again, and He's so gracious and good to forgive us when we ask Him to, and to help us live another day, and so, whenever I hear my kids, you can hear most of the time in the background, most of the time, especially the 2 youngest ones, they're always fighting. They're just always fighting. I don't know if you can hear that now, but I mean, the words are always harsh. And I keep trying to explain to them that, when you react harshly to someone, they're going to usually react that way back again. And I always tell them, nice words, are we using nice words? And, sometimes, I have to remember that myself when dealing with other people. Are you using nice words? Because that can sometimes, quell a situation that's rising. And it's not always just that you use nice words, but sometimes it's just that you could be using nice words, but, we could be using it in a way that's not nice. So the inflection might be wrong. There's been times in the past where, my husband and I don't get into, arguments very often. I would say, that now, there go my kids again. Hang on just a second, let me remind them. I had to remind them, use nice words. Are you using nice words? And they said, okay. So it'll kind of bring the situation down for a few minutes, and then they'll be back up, trust me. But anyway, it's happened in the past, where my husband has said something to me, and I said, I could swear I'm not comfortable with that answer. And then he'll say, oh, well, what do you mean? All I said was, da 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 da. And the words in itself may not have seemed like such a bad answer, but it was the way that it was said. When you know somebody, you've been with somebody for years, you know the inflection, you know the tone, and vice versa with me. I'm guilty of doing that with him as well. So that's one thing also that I think can be a harsh word spoken without actually speaking it. So I think, that's one thing that I need to watch always is the way I'm speaking it as well can also be a harsh word or a gentle answer. So, but anyway, I would like to offer you a prayer to pray for you today. Instead of just waiting, if you want to send me requests, that's awesome. But I forgot to mention in my last video, if you do send me a request, of course, they will always be confidential. I will never read them out on the air or anything like that. I would just pray for you. And you can be as vague as you want with it. Yesterday I got my first request from someone, and I'm going to be praying for you for sure. but I'm also grateful for the viewers that I've had so far. This channel's just starting out and I've got some really nice views, so I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and I'm going to be praying for every one of you who are watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.